Oh, absolutely. I mean, if you're competing that weekend, it's an honor and a lot of fun. And for the guys that aren't, it's a few welcome days of rest and relaxation.
And a few games ago, we talked about MP's desire to be seen as a highly competitive team on the road this season. This is MP's mantra right now.
Embracing that role of villain. You gotta love the personality that is MP. You know, it's easy to get going with the crowd behind you, but can you rise to the challenge in a hostile environment? That's the challenge.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. In the game against Philadelphia, very impressive. Screen by Lively. Here's Marshall. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
You have to credit the game plan going in, especially at the offensive end, where they were just so relentless.
Yeah, that kind of performance on the road really speaks to their preparation and mental fortitude.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Pass to Marshall. Three-pointer. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
Yeah, if you can hit that with regularity, it opens up the floor so much more.
Now here's Jackson, coming off a solid outing against Oklahoma City. Here's Moran. Just 5 on the clock, and out of bounds. Dallas will have it.
Yeah, what a disconnect. Sloppy play like that is something they can expect to come up in the film session.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Pass to Lively. They set a pick. Out to the wing. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Both good from the line that time. And here's Moran. He was another key contributor in that win against Oklahoma City. Outside Bain. Jackson with it. Now Moran. And Kyrie Irving clears the rebound. Well, Coach, one of the more electric players in the NBA, Ja Morant.
Yeah, that's for sure, Brian. High-flying, acrobatic at the rim, just a supreme athlete, and he is without a doubt one of the most exciting players this league has to offer.
Inside to halt the run, and he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
There is no doubt what's going to happen once he reaches the rim.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals, guarded by Bain. Marshall passes to Mr. Fundamentals. And here's Collins. Irving for 3. And it's Bain with the rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Moran against Irving. Pass to Edey. Outside Moran. 5 on the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Knocks it down from distance.
Well, normally Moran is scoring off the dribble. It's good to see him being effective off the ball.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Good, and the setup by Morant.
At his height, Jackson Jr. just needs to be assertive to successfully attack inside.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mr. Fundamentals in their last game against the 76ers put on a show. He picked up 49 points, and he was in the zone offensively. There was nothing the D could do to stop him. Truly, one of the most exceptional performances we've seen in recent memory. A monster night for him. Back to you.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. On the wing, Irving. Plenty of space. Connects. The jumper drops.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Outside Bain. Jacks up a three. And it's Irving with a rebound. The Mavericks trailing. And he slams it in one-handed.
Great setup by Irving. Just a tremendous playmaker.
Here's Morant. Looking at his stats, he's getting just over 23 points a game. Here he goes. Kicks it out to Bain. And the three off target. Dallas has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Guarded by Bain. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Nails it from beyond the arc. Mr. Fundamentals has got 11 points.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And a new group getting ready for the Mavericks. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Sissoko comes in for Collins. Christie's checked in for Marshall. And Hood Schifino subbed in for Irving. Here's Pippen. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game. And another miss by Memphis.
Yeah, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Mr. Fundamentals banked it in off the glass. 13 points in the game.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Here's Pippen. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Gafford passes to Mr. Fundamentals. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
They can't stop him.
59 seconds left in the first quarter here. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And how about Desmond Bain, among the most accurate shooters in the world?
Here's Hood Schifino. Pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Gafford with a screen on Bain. Driving to the basket. Here's Hood Schifino. Shot clock at 6. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. The last time they came together was in Dallas, where they fell to the Mavericks.
Today's game is about effort and energy. They got crushed on the glass the last time these teams played.
Yeah, it wasn't their finest hour or finest 2 hours. It has to be a matter of pride for them this time.
Memphis making a switch here. Smart's checked in. And Dallas also making a switch. Irving's checked in for Hood Schifino. The offensive rebound. And it's Gafford missing.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Smart for 3. Can't hit that one. Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. Mavericks ahead, leading by 5. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. Hope you've enjoyed the Dallas leading by 9. All Jackson's in the post. Gigi at the 4, Triple J at the 5. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bain. And it's Wells in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Collins passes to Mr. Fundamentals. Outside for Irving. Fires the 3. The rebound by Jackson.
You can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And it's Mr. Fundamentals missing. Memphis has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. To the inside.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Now here's Collins. 4-3. And Morant clears the board. Grizzlies trail by 7. Snatched away. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, John Morant is excited to be back on the court, and he's looking to lead this Grizzlies team back to the postseason. He said of the adversity, quote, "It made me better. I'm just grateful and thankful for the position I'm in." Brian, it's great to have him back in action.
Yeah, everyone loves a comeback story, Allie. Thanks. Outside Bain. Fires the 3. Lively grabs a miss. Lively's got a rebound, number 5 here tonight.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. He's got 17. Irving for 3. Got it. That bucket makes him just 3 for 10.
A huge part of Kyrie's game. He's so good at capitalizing from outside.
Pass to Jackson. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Edie's checked in for Jackson. And Dallas also making a switch. Hood-Schifino's checked in for Irving. All right, Coach, what are some qualities you're looking for in a lead guard?
Well, look, you want a guy that can make plays, that can control the game. When I first got into the league, people thought about point guards as traditional pass-first guys, but now it means more than that. You want a guy who can make plays, whether it's for himself or for his teammates.
Pass to Edie. Clock at 6. From deep, Morant. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Mr. Fundamentals has got a rebound, number 5 here tonight. To the middle. Here's Collins. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Desmond Bain.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Well, what I like about Collins is that he doesn't play outside of himself, and that's why he shoots high percentages.
Outside Bain, down low. Here's Jackson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Rim protection and shooting, so important. Jaren Jackson Jr. has both of those skills, Stan.
Yeah, and look, Brian, it's rare to find guys who can do both of those things. Shot blocker at the rim and stretch the defense at the other end. Guys like that are hard to come by.
He's been a defensive player of the year. Maybe we'll see him in the three-point contest one day. Pass to Edie, over to the left wing. Now Bain puts it up from 17. Chalk up 2 there. Bain's got 4 points this quarter.
These are shots Bain will take from time to time when that's where the openings are.
Mr. Fundamentals, the pass to Collins. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Bain's got his 4th rebound in this one. Over to the wing. The 3. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 4 assists now tonight. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And they push the tempo in this one, getting out in transition and making the defense pay. We'll be right back.
Hey there, everybody. Shaq says hi. Kenny says hi, too. Yes, we are in the midst of the NBA season and a perfect time to see how things are coming together in the West.
You know, for the Grizzlies, they're dealing with some challenges, no doubt about it. They have talent, but maybe not as much as they thought they had. The effort's been spotty. It's been a learning year for this organization.
And talking about our game now, a very solid first half for the Mavericks.
You look at their success so far, and the result is great execution. They're playing within themselves and within the system.
Which I suppose accounts for the low turnover total. Or that's just me. Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half, they've got Kyrie Irving. Derek Lively is out there with John Collins. Then there's Najee Marshall, and it's Mr. Fundamentals in a shooting guard. Now here's Morant. Pass to Edey. To the paint. Ooh, poked away. Stolen by Collins. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. The three-pointer off the mark. Grizzlies trail by 9. And here's Bane to the inside. And there's a pick. There's the triple. Mavericks with a rebound. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Mr. Fundamentals, the pass to Lively. Can't hit from in close. Second shot opportunity. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And just incredibly crafty on the offensive end. Irving keeps his defender uneasy all game long.
So he gets them both.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Jackson outside. The three from Bane. It falls. 5 for 11 in the game.
Well, he's a bona fide 20-point-per-game scorer. Desmond Bane's been terrific tonight. I'd keep going to him.
Now here's Lively. Pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Back to Marshall. Mr. Fundamentals, the pass to Collins. Marshall with the bucket. Marshall's got 9 points.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Here's Wells. He's got 5. Pass to Bane. And it's Mr. Fundamentals with a rebound. Mr. Fundamentals has got his 6th rebound on the night. Irving for 3. And that's up and in. 5 for 12 in this game.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
And so Moran will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Trailing by 13. Pass to Jackson. Irving against Moran. Here's Edey. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time. Edey's gotten his 2nd bucket.
Relentless effort creates the second chance opportunity.
The dunk with a foul on top of it. So strong.
And just a terrific look from Irving. He has the awareness to spot the wide open man.
All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
Grizzlies trail by 14. Jackson outside. Pass to Bane. And it's Mr. Fundamentals with a rebound. Mr. Fundamentals has got 7 rebounds in the game. Back to Collins. Here's Mr. Fundamentals, guarded by Bain. Fires from the wing. The rebound by Edey. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Wells, that's good.
Well, the threat of Ja scoring really opens up the opportunity for assists.
Irving looking around. Collins with a screen on Bain. There's the drive. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Memphis has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Christie's checked in for the Mavericks. All right, quickly here, let's look at the teams that lead the league in field goal percentage. In third, the Mavericks.
The basketball IQ this team possesses is special. They don't rush anything on the offensive end. They take their time and stay patient trying to find the best shot possible.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 13. Down low. Here's Morant. Oh, Morant from close range.
Morant not afraid to get in there and play big, showing his toughness in close.
Mr. Fundamentals. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got assist number 5 here tonight. Grizzlies trail by 13. Morant with it. He's got 5. From deep, Bain. Rebounded by Marshall.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
They get it back. There's the 3. That shot is off.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
Kicks it out to Bain. Outside Morant. And it's off from three-point range. The Mavericks lead by 13. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. He's got 26. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Rock the baby, working the size advantage inside.
Gafford, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Hood Schifino comes in for Irving.
At the line for 1.
And the free throw, no good. The Grizzlies have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third.
Well, Morant knows his teammates rely on him to find them. Terrific pass right there.
Memphis shooting their 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. And that one misses. The Mavericks have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Nice catch and finish on the lob. And the Mavericks lead by 15.
Woo-hoo, just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Now here's Morant. He's got 5. Left side Bain. From the wing. Again, the Grizzlies. Good for 2 more.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow any clean look from him.
Hits the three-pointer.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
56 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. From behind the arc. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Gafford's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And stolen by Bain. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
Second team foul.
The free throw drops for Bain.
Well, you know, Bain came into this league a terrific shooter. Now he's a terrific scorer. He can do it all.
Clark is checked in for Memphis. Pippen comes in for Ja Morant. And Dallas with a change here, too. Sissoko's checked in. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. 28 points for him.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. 34 seconds left in the third quarter. Pippen, the pass to Bain. The shot, no good. Nice D from Gafford.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got 5 rebounds in the game. On the wing, Bain. The jumper from the wing off target. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammates.
Getting ready for Memphis. Edey's checked in for Clark. Jackson comes in for Jackson. Smart's checked in for Desmond Bain. And it's Ja Morant in for Pippen. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Morant and Smart make up the backcourt. Jaren Jackson out there with Edey. And it's Wells in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Here's Edey. Pass to Wells. And here's Morant. 5 to shoot. From outside the arc. He drops it from range.
Well, that's his first 3 here in the second half. Gotta think he'd like a few more of those.
Outside Irving. Drives to the hoop. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 6 assists now in the game. Jackson outside. Back to Morant. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Morant's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, he was scuffling with his shot in the first half, but since the break, he's been putting it all together.
Irving, the pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Back to Irving from the arc. Cleared away by Wells.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Pass to Smart. Outside Morant. They set the screen. 3-pointer. Count it. Now 5 of 11 for the game.
That's his 3rd triple of the night, his 2nd since halftime.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Memphis making a switch here. Bain's checked in. Lively, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Collins comes in for Christie. Irving for 3. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Now here's Morant. Launches it. And it's Mr. Fundamentals with a rebound. Mr. Fundamentals has got 9 rebounds now. Lively with a screen on Bain. Mr. Fundamentals, the pass to Lively. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. No good on the 3. Bain surveying the D.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Jackson with it. Picked up by Collins.
Well, so much can be said about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s versatility, but I'd like to praise his team-first mindset. If the dirty work needs doing, he's got it, as long as it helps his team get the win.
And growing up in California, Stan, when did you first fall in love with the game of basketball?
Well, Brian, my dad coached for a long time, and I just remember going to his practices and going to his games. I can't remember a time where I didn't love the game.
And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Here's Wells. Pass to Jackson. Jackson drawing the double team. Outside Bain. Let's go with a three. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Mavericks.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And this will give them win number 32 on the year so far.
And with this victory, they have an edge in the season series at 2-1, with one more game to follow against this team.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Mr. Fundamentals.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
Here's Bogdanovich. After the basket by Memphis on the other end. Here's Sissoko. Pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Back to Bogdanovich. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Now here's Clark. Jackson outside. Can't cash it in from close range. Pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Here's Hood-Schifino. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And that one misses.
Number 9. 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. And so Smart will bring it up for the Grizzlies. 17-point game. Clark finds Jackson. Smart outside. The three. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that about wraps it up. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And we'll see you next time